The most luxurious yachts owned by the richest Africans. For many people, the idea of owning their own yacht is nothing but a dream. Yet, there are some lucky people who have already realized this dream and more by purchasing one of the most luxurious yachts ever built in recent history. That's right, we're talking about private luxury yachts owned by the richest people in Africa who have an insatiable appetite for luxury possessions that nobody else can ever dream of owning. As you know, I have listed some of the most expensive yachts owned by many American billionaires. Today, we will list some of Africa's richest billionaires. No matter where you're coming from or where you live, sailing on a massive luxurious vessel is fun, cool, and almost certainly worth of exorbitant price. Okay, let's do it. Number 7. Nana Femi Otedola, $3 million. I mentioned this before, but this has everything to do with the Sunseeker Predator 108 motor yacht owned by the Nigerian billionaire Femi Otedola. Femi is a businessman, former chairman of Forty Oil plc, and is the founder of Sanon Petroleum and Gas Limited. For instance, he lacks that expensive type of life and he has a 1.8 billion net worth to back it up. Judging by the yacht alone, you'd think this man doesn't ever come back to land. But when he isn't on the water, he's driving his Mercedes SLR, McLaren, or his Rolls-Royce Phantom. Wouldn't it be difficult to disembark from a yacht like this just to hail a taxi? To put it more precisely, what kind of yacht this Nana is? Essentially, she's a sailboat, 33 meters long and able to get through narrow channels. With her fiberglass hull and 3 speedy MTU engines, she has a top speed of 45 knots and has a cruising speed of 35 knots, which is by far faster than a lot of other yachts. For $3 million, you can ask for that much. The Nana has the capacity to accommodate up to 8 guests and 4 crew members. The vessel may stay out at sea as long as desired and holds 11,000 liters of fuel and 1,800 liters of water. Driving a fuel guzzling thing such as this makes my wallet hurt, but Mr. Femi is one of the richest African businessmen and he makes his fortune from oil and gas. Judging by the design of this yacht, it seems as though his yacht never thirsts. Number 6. Sokar Muhammad Al Fayed, $10 million. The next yacht we have belonged to billionaire Egyptian businessman, former football club owner, and all-around very wealthy man, Muhammad Al Fayed. The Sokar is exactly the kind of luxury yacht you'd expect a man worth $2.1 billion to own. Originally built in Italy back in 1990, this yacht is a 64-meter super yacht built by the Italian yard Codicasa. It was refitted extensively between 1997 and 1999, including the addition of a 5-meter stern extension and renovation of the interior by Howard and Horsfield. It was refurbished again in 2015. As a result, Sokar is well worth its $10 million price tag. Sokar's luxurious interior sleeps up to 18 guests in 9 staterooms, including a master suite with a private lounge and an office. The 8 double staterooms all come with their own bathrooms, so if you want to live on this boat, a boat with a large saloon, a beautiful dining room on the upper deck, a bar, a study area, and an office. It also comes with 2 outdoor dining areas, a jacuzzi, and a swim platform. Yes, I will be fighting for this. This baby has 2 engines with 3,060 horsepower, built with a steel hull and aluminum superstructure. Her top speed is 20 knots and cruising speed is 11 knots. I was genuinely surprised that Muhammad would end up selling his yacht, since it's no longer the Sukar. Basim Haidar, its current owner, renamed it to Bash. Number 5. Hayden Isabel dos Santos, $35 million. This 49.8-meter super yacht was formerly owned by Isabel dos Santos of Angola, a billionaire who is probably the closest thing to Angolan royalty. She's the daughter of Angola's former president and dictator, Jose Eduardo dos Santos, who ruled the country for over 30 years. With a net worth of $3.5 billion, she was once described as Africa's richest woman by Forbes magazine. She have a whole fleet of super yachts, and if I were a billionaire's pawn of a dictator, but Isabel keeps it simple, with a 35 million Haydn and their other 44 and 37-meter yachts. Am I kidding? Yes, I am. Isabel dos Santos built Haydn back in 2014, a 50-meter aluminum semi-displacement yacht. It has a top speed of 23 knots and is powered by two MTU engines. The exterior was designed by Frank Klopman at Omega Architects, and the interior was created by Francesco Paskowski. Number 4. Yemoja. Dinde Fernandez, $40 million. Formerly owned by the Nigerian businessman and diplomat Dinde Fernandez. This yacht was previously named Yemoja, which means mermaid in Yoruba, and let me tell you, it's one mighty mermaid. This boat was constructed by a shipbuilding company from the Netherlands. It has 46.9 meters long with an 8.6 meters wide beam. It is certainly not the largest yacht on the sea, but it's ranked the 1,222nd largest yacht in the world. The exterior was designed by Fritz de Vogt, and it also completed the naval architecture, and it is designed about 66 yachts. The interior was built with a teak deck, a steel hull, and an aluminum superstructure image that can easily accommodate 8 guests and up to 10 crew members. Number 3. Maria. Alico Dangote, $43 million. Now the largest and most opulent boat on the African coastline belongs to the continent's richest man, Alico Dangote, with a net worth of $14 billion. It was only a matter of time before the richest man on the continent bought himself a lavish yacht that would put him on the list of the richest people in the world. He might not be the best sailor. In fact, he prefers driving other luxury vehicles such as his $2 million Bugatti Veyron, his $1 million Maybach 57S, or his jet, which he purchased for $14 million and can go almost twice as fast as commercial jets. That said, his yacht is an excellent luxury yacht. Maria is a 33-meter-long motor yacht. It was built in the United Kingdom by Sunseeker back in 2009. Previously named the infinitely better name Sea-Doo for Dad, it is a true and true superboat yacht. The cruise ship Maria is equipped with 3 MTU engines, giving her a speed of 28 knots. When allowed to go all out, she can reach up to 42 knots. This yacht has 11,000 liters of fuel and 1,800 liters of water on board, which means she can hold 8 guests and 4 crew members while on a long and luxurious voyage. But she's only the 115th largest super yacht built by Sunseeker, which is significantly smaller than yachts owned by other billionaires like Roman Abramovich. 536-foot-long yacht Eclipse, which is actually the size of missile cruiser. Then again, it can be hard to travel in such a vessel on every waterway without their guests believing that you have invaded with an army. Number 2. Illusion. Kola Aluko, $65 million. Owned at one point by Nigerian billionaire Kola Aluko, this luxurious yacht was constructed by super yacht masters Hassan, formerly known as Galactica Star, before being renamed Illusion. There are more than a few yachts named Illusion, and frankly, the people who live in my neighborhood are a bunch of fridges because this yacht was bought by oil and gas billionaire Kola Aluko for a bunch of money. He has reason to be at the second spot on our list for no less than 2 reasons. It was designed by Omega Architects and had its interiors done by Bannenberg and Roll. The yacht was meant to host 12 guests, including a master's cabin, 1 VIP cabin, and 4 double staterooms. We all know who's taking the master's cabin. Number 1. Badis. King Muhammad VI, $100 million. The baddest isn't just owned by billionaire. It's actually owned by actual royalty. You just know it's going to be luxurious. The King of Morocco, Mohammed VI, possesses enormous wealth. He is not just the country's leading businessman, banker, agricultural producer, and landowner. Also, he has a pretty good taste in yachts, and his palace is estimated to cost $960,000 a day to run. You know, he has a good chance to be known as sick. The Barini Navy yacht Badis was built in 2016 and delivered. To nobody's surprise, it is the largest yacht Barini Navy has ever built. 230 feet long, it can comfortably house 12 guests and have a staff of 11. The interior was designed by PH Design, and it was designed by Felipe Briana. The yacht won Sailing Yacht of the Year in the category for sailing yachts over 40 meters at the 2017 Super Yacht Awards. This lavish yacht was named the baddest one and was purchased by the owner Mohammed VI for $10 million in 2018. It can house up to 12 guests with 6 luxurious cabins, and be sure to claim it when you arrive. Most rooms on the boat are spacious and high quality. This boat features an interesting hybrid diesel gas electric propulsion system with two MTU 1930 horsepower diesel engines, and twin screws provides enough power to travel up to 17.5 knots. It could get used to living in his mansion. From these 7 options, which yacht do you think is the most luxurious? Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment.